intelligence layers for perception warfare. Kind of sort of like this sentence. I'm just going to highlight a couple of examples here as to what this means, right? And what local organizations are doing to address this. It's not enough anymore to just flag bad content after it's been out there for a while. We can't do that anymore. It arrives too fast in Africa's mobile first environment. It just spreads like wildfire. So what we need is an intelligence layer in multiple vast scenarios that identifies manipulative behavior patterns before they cause harm. I'll highlight Lesan AI and Lelapa AI. They've done some really excellent pioneering approach, especially in the language space in Africa. They're building small language models that are trained on actual African contexts rather than trying to just adapt large language models. Lesan AI has actually out-translated Google Translate in Amharic. So they're doing some really great work, developing context-specific language models. Lelapa AI built in Cuba LM and for flip phones, right? And so they look for ways to detect mis and disinformation, fakes, etc. In Zulu. And they're just focused on this small language group, and they're doing quite well. And these smaller models, I think, have extremely high value around the world, and especially in Africa, especially in the emerging markets, because you understand your own context, your own history, your own knowledge base, etc. And it helps you flag bad behavior, inauthentic, manipulative patterns. You can identify that because you know your context. So I think this is an important way forward for communities, startups, and innovators to build on, with the support and investment by the government and its ecosystem, its regulatory environment, its incentive environment, etc. This is the way to go. The other thing to highlight is in Africa, we are exploring context-aware content verification. See if you can say that 10 times. 10 times. Context-aware content verification. What that means is that you want to keep an eye, you want to build a system on using AI, your own AI contexts and platforms, and maintain a lookout on what accounts are seeding what kind of information and stories, right? You're keeping track of who is forwarding, who is creating, who is sending what type of content. Essentially, these are systems that teach AI to hear the whisper before it becomes a mob scene, right? So there's a listening component to this. It's using artificial intelligence to help flag things before it becomes catastrophic. And that's really important for us. Another piece to this conversation is the legal frameworks that enable innovation. So you can see Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa are all looking at different context-centric legal frameworks to encourage innovation.